Welcome to the Direct Breaking. On this episode, we'll be talking about ways in which you can actually help to heal from trauma. On our last video, we talked about the first step being acceptance. How that you need to accept the fact that you are broken and you need help, right? That you've been traumatized or you're going through pain or you're hurting, and you actually need help. Without awareness, without accepting the fact that this is what you're going through, there's no help that can come to you because what you're doing is that you'll be living in self-denial. Right? So the number one step is being aware of what you're going through and accepting that actually, yes, this is what I'm going through. Now, we are going to look at other different processes that you can also help and involve yourself in to help you overcome trauma. Number one is you need to seek professional help. Now, most people don't like this. They think meeting a counselor or having a consultation session with a therapist means you're probably going nuts, right? And most people don't want to associate it with that. But in the real sense, you actually need it. It's not people that are mentally derailed that need to seek professional help. Because guess what? If you don't seek help, it's just a matter of time. You'll be so depressed and then you never can know. We've had a lot of cases of people committing suicide, right? Because of what they are going through and they have no one to talk to. The next is practicing self-care. You need to engage in activities that promote physical and emotional well-being, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature, right? So you could just go out on picnics, in natural environments, spend time in environments that will help give you this calm atmosphere, right? You can even register a gym. Now, if you don't have money for that, you can just take a walk, go for a running exercise, something, just engage in physical and emotional well-being. Believe you me, this goes a long way. I can tell you that I myself, this has helped me overcome certain traumas that I've faced in previous times, which I'll be sharing with us in probably subsequent series. The number third thing is you need to build a support network. You cannot do it alone. You need to surround yourself with people who actually care about you and you know that these people can offer you emotional support. For me, I remember at the time that I was going through one painful season of my life that, believe you me, I could just be somewhere and I was just burst into tears. And I had one person that I could really call any day, be it midnight, be it afternoon, be it morning, any single day. I know that anytime that sort of pressure of pain, of emotion comes up, I can actually call out this person and I could just cry it out and just build myself around the person. I know that I will get all the necessary support, advice, counsel that I need for that moment. The next thing is you need to express yourself creatively. Music is beautiful. Why I would always give myself as a reference point is so that you could actually relate with me, right? Now, you could use the arts of music, you could use the arts of writing, or going to art galleries, things that actually resonate with your person. For some, it's music, cool music, just something that just helps you. So there was this particular song. I've got joy in chaos. I've got peace that makes no sense, and I won't be going under. I'm not helped by my own strength and all that. Now, this particular song helped me through a season of my life, and it was as though the song was just released for me. Alright, there are certain songs that were just released they were actually trending at the season, and these songs helped me pull through the seasons I was in. So you could actually make use of that, right? Now, another thing is you need to practice mindfulness and grounding techniques. That cannot be overemphasized. Because there are instances whereby your mind will just literally take you through those traumatic scenes, those things, those events that actually, affected you, that gives you nightmares. And you have to be in charge of what goes through your mind. Please, if you don't know how to do that, one of the things you can do is The moment those traumatic events wants to torment you, focus your attention on something. Like in fact, what you do is like verbalize it, right? Focus your mind on something. And sometimes you need to even reject those thoughts, right? You tell yourself, I am whole, I am this. Just say things that it's countering those negative and traumatic thoughts or events that are playing out in your mind. So if peradventure you've someone that you're troubled and this whole feelings and sort of emotions coming, you begin to tell yourself that I have a calm mind. I am peaceful. I am calm. I am focused. I am this and that and that. For those that have been traumatized with negative thoughts, probably you need to go out. You have a particular event, or you have a program that you need to deliver something, and these thoughts where people might once have told you can't amount to anything, and all of those things want to start coming up. You tell yourself, I can't amount to anything. I'm the best of my kind. There's no one like me in my industry. You speak words that negate those events, those thoughts, traumatic thoughts that's coming to torment you, right? So you need to practice mindfulness and grounding. You ground those thoughts and don't allow them to get to you. Sometimes another thing you can do is that focus on what is before you, and peradventure, if where you are is what is triggering those events, those thoughts, those flashbacks, leave that place. Immediately leave that place. You don't need to associate yourself in an environment that triggers anxiety, your trauma, and past events to you. You don't need such, right? That'll be the end of today's series. See you on my next post. Bye.